guys, you've probably heard of CBDC before, but this is not a video about what CBDC is. You should know that by now. This is a video of how serious the situation is getting, how close we are to a one world currency. The BIS, Bank of International Settlements, it's the World Bank basically, it represents 95% of all GDP around the world. Here's a PDF of the report they released just in June of this year. So I'm gonna read you some things that it says. Key takeaways: a new type of financial markets infrastructure, a unified ledger, could capture the full benefits of tokenization by combining central bank money, tokenized deposits, tokenized assets on a programmable platform. They're gonna make money in a way where you could program what it could be used for, what it can't be used for. And this indicates things like setting an expiration date on your money like China does, even penalizing you for buying certain things the government doesn't want you to buy, like carbon credits. Oh, you used too much gas this month, shut off your account. Oh, you cooked too many steaks this month, oh, shut off. Oh, you used a lot of green energy stuff this month. Okay, you get a tax cut. Adding stimulus when they want to, like during COVID. Here's another thing that is worth mentioning from this. So crypto and decentralized finance having offered a glimpse of tokenizations, but crypto is a flawed system, they say. So this is what the whole ban on crypto push is for. They're saying it's used for money laundering, blah, blah, blah. They like the concept of blockchain decentralization, they just want to control it. So listen to this. The key elements of the blueprint of CBDC's tokenized deposits of financial real assets, the blueprint envisions these elements being brought together in a new type of financial infrastructure, a unified ledger. The full benefits of tokenization can be harnessed in a unified ledger due to the settlement finitely that comes from a central bank residing in the same venues as other claims. Leveraging the trust of the central bank, a shared venue of its kind, has great potential to enhance the monetary and financial system. You hear that? The trust that you have in central banks, because of course that's what you think of when you hear central banks is trust. So tokenization basics, this is the key thing that you have to understand when you think of CBDCs, is that it's programmable. Like we said, if you buy a certain amount of this, bad. Buy a certain amount of this, good, you're on the good side. They could levy tax benefits or tax hits, and they could use this for stimulus things like, oh, you didn't get your 10th booster shot, so no tokens for you today. Oh, you got your vax? Okay, boom, you could have stimulus. Oh, you didn't comply? Boom, shut off. So the whole concept of how this infrastructure is built is through rules and information. So they classify rules as what assets can and cannot be used for in smart contracts. And then information is what the asset is, where it comes from, and who owns it. The role of the operator in the tokenized environment is a trusted intermediary serving in a government's role as the book curator. Today's sponsor is American Hartford Gold. Guys, I've always been a huge fan of gold. Let me tell you why. Governments around the world are actively creating a central bank digital currency. The Bank of International Settlements says 93% of central banks are working on one, and 18% plan having one in the near future. That is why I'm proud to mention our sponsor, American Hartford Gold. American Hartford Gold will ship physical gold and silver directly to your door, or they can set you up with a gold IRA and a 100% free IRA rollover, free storage, maintenance, and insurance for up to 3 years. They'll show you how to protect your savings and retirement accounts by diversifying your portfolio with physical gold and silver. American Hartford Gold has earned a 5-star rating from thousands of reviews and an A+ from the Better Business Bureau. Tell them I sent you and they'll give you up to $5,000 of free silver on your first order. Click the link in the description or call 866-430-9194. Again, that's 866-430-9194 or text ACETO to 65532. This is straight from the central bank of the world saying that the optimal way to run the system is through a governance oversight committee. Now here's a list of all the countries that have drastically started increasing the movement towards the CBDC. Brazil, Central Bank of Brazil says he aims to launch a CBDC by 2024. In 2023, Bank of Canada highlighted the importance of offline payment functionality in CBDCs. China, they already have their thing where they have expiration dates on their money, so you could stimulate the economy if you want to. Oh, if you don't want people buying gas, shut off their gas credits, their gas tokens. If you want people buying a certain amount of something because the market's lacking in it, oh, give people a tax benefit for getting that. India, 2023, the largest retail chain will start accepting payments in digital rupee in stores. Japan, Bank of Japan is thinking about launching its currency by 2026. Kazakhstan, 2023, they've launched a pilot for the CBDC. It's set to run through 2025. Russia, even Russia's preparing this. They say they're going to have a digital ruble by the end of 2023. Saudi Arabia, 2023. The Saudi Arabia Central Bank announced it's increasing its research into CBDCs. Turkey, Central Bank of Turkey intends to launch a central bank digital currency in 2023. United Arab Emirates, Ukraine, they even sped up their process. They weren't supposed to do it until 2025. Now they're doing it this year. And the United States, even the United States is looking into CBDCs. And now you have the Fed Now program. So the momentum of this is drastically and exponentially increasing. And I cannot stress enough that you have to find ways to actually own your money, have control over it, whether it's gold or non-duplicatable assets. You're not going to have full control over your money if they make this happen. And by all the things that we could look at, it looks like they're going to make this happen because all the money in the world is lining up behind it. Obviously, subscribe because you need to know about this stuff. And check out this playlist right here if you want to know more about what I'm all about. And you can connect with me on Minnect in the link below. I grew my channel twice as fast as Jake Paul did his first year. So if you want to know how to do that yourself, I'm the guy. I'll see you later.